Hi, this is Nandini. Today I am going to give a presentation under a topic Cyber Credit Card System. First, this Cyber Credit Card System is used to provide information regarding the customer's personal information and how the credit card payment processing is done in a secure manner. So, for providing security, the cyber credit card system is validating all the information in a secure manner. First, what is a credit card? This credit card is a payment card which is given to the user as a system of payments. What it allows in the sense, it allows the user to pay for his goods or services, whatever the purchases he makes. He can use his credit card to buy all those purchases. And the credit card issuer will, the person who will issue a credit card is a credit card issuer, and he will create a revolving account and a line of credit to the user. A revolving account is created and a line of credit. This line of credit is what in the sense? This the amount which you borrow from the credit card issuer should not cross this limit. This is a limit. The amount should not be crossed this line of credit. That is a line of credit. So from this, he can borrow some money to make for purchases. That is this line of credit. Then there is also a charge card and also a cash card. What is the difference between the credit card and the charge card in the sense? This credit card, if we use a credit card, we have to pay. If you are using the charge card, the full amount to be paid. Full amount to be paid in each month. The balance to be paid in each month. But in the case of credit card, the balance can be continued, but only the interest to be charged. Only each month you have to pay the interest, but the balance can be continued. That is the difference between credit card and a charge card. So what is a cash card? It is nothing but a currency. If the person has a cash card, he can use like as a currency. If he has money, he can use it in this account. If he doesn't have, he can't able to use. It is much like a currency. That's all about the charge card, cash card and credit card. Then now how the credit card works. How the credit card works in sense, first credit card issuer will issue credit card to the user. Once when he will issue the credit card in the sense, once his account is it is said okay by the credit, that is he is allocated with the credit by the credit provider. Credit provider will allocate the credit for a person, and if the credit is accomplished, then he is given if the credit is accomplished by a credit card provider, then he is given a credit card. So using his credit card, he can make all the purchases. So now the merchants will be there. Second case, the merchants will be there, and the merchants can denote what all the cards they accept by using a acceptance mark. This is nothing but it is derived from a logo. Seeing that logo is derived from a logo. Seeing that logo, we can judge what are the cards which the merchants accept by using the acceptance mark. Then there will be also some merchants will do verbal authorization and also electronic authorization. Verbal authorization and electronic authorization. This verbal authorization is done using a telephone, and this electronic authorization is done using internet. Yeah, this is the case that we will do see in the cyber credit card system. So this electronic authorization is done using when the person is doing any transaction using internet, that is any purchase or any bill payments like that, the electronic authorization will take place. So to all this verification to take place in a secure manner, there will be a credit payment gateway. This credit payment gateway is used in the side of issuer bank. In the side of acquiring bank. So see, if we do any transaction, there will be two banks, like issuing bank and also acquiring bank. So this credit payment gateway, it is used for verification. So it is provided by the acquiring bank. This acquiring bank, how it is linked, it means this credit payment gateway is connected to this acquiring bank using some communication link for verification. Using communication link, this is linked to the acquiring bank for the verification. So in the case, the verification will be done for the verbal authorization, also some verbal authorization and this electronic authorization. Then what are the advantage of user who uses credit card in the sense? So see, credit card is only first thing using this credit card is only convenience. So whatever if the person has a credit card, he can get a small term loan so that he can provide he can pay the balance I mean the interest in each month. But in the case of debit card and a check, this convenience cannot be given to the user. So this is one advantage, and also there are lots of drawbacks in this credit card, because one is in using the credit card there will be charges. There will be many charges. In the charges include there will be a service tax, and if there is a if takes long duration for a payment, if we have to make a payment, if it takes long duration, then that will be charged, and the service tax. Then next one is if we are doing transaction to a foreign country, then that is also a charge. This is one drawback using a credit card. It is one drawback in a credit card, and also there will not be secure. If our system is not secure, the information which the user provides and also the credit card payment processing is also attacked by some unauthorized person. So there may be unauthorized persons if this is one. If the data is transmitting from the system to this system, and there may be attacker. So if the data is passing here to here, and he can easily predict the data, what are the data passing through this network, and he can use all those information, and he may misuse that, and he can do some fraudulent activities. See, this credit card, mostly the credit card is full of money. So for this money transactions and all, if any persons are as an attacker, the fraudulent activities can be done more. So for this fraudulent activities cannot be done. So it should not happen. Means there is one team, that is a major credit card company has created a PCI, that is payment card industry. Major credit card company has created a payment card industry. So through which this payment card industry protects the personal information of the user. And also another thing is the payment processing is also protected. Using the credit payment processing is also protected. So this payment card industry is provided to protect the personal information of the user and also the payment processing, that is PCI. So now in 2004 the Master and Visa collaborated to form a PCI DSS. This is Personal Card Industry Data Security Standard. So why they formed this is, that is PCI DSS. This is a data security standard. This is data security standard, and this data security standard is used as a set of requirements to secure the data which is processed by the transaction. that data can be secured using this PCI DSS, and there is also PCI SSC. In 2006, 5 major credit card companies, that is American Express and Discover, JCB, Master and Visa, all those formed as Payment Card Industry Security Standard Council. This council is used to manage all the PCI DSS, that is Data Security Standard, and PA, Payment Application Data Security Standard, and also PTS, that is Pin Transaction Security. These three can be managed using this PCI SSC, that is Security Standard Council. In 2006 it is formed. This PCI DSS is nothing but that is Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. The data can be secured. That is it builds a strong security foundation. And the PADSS is Payment Application DSS. It includes some protocols or testing procedures to the software done in some applications. For the applications, testing procedures and protocols can be done using this PADSS, and PTS is a Pin Transaction Security. Pin Transaction Security. This provides set of requirements in a PIN terminals, that is personal identification number terminals. In some cases, we will provide some personal identification number. In that terminals, the transaction security is provided by this Security Council. So here the physical and logical devices, that is unattended payment gateways and swiping credit card transactions all can be done in a secure manner. That is this PIN transaction security. And then coming on to the modules, there are 3 modules in this case. Before that, this cyber credit card, this is the system flow diagram of this credit card system. There will be embedded card. In this embedded, this is the card. The first module is the card process. The process of this in this card is there will be a magnetic strip. This strip is used to some data can be verified using this strip. You can get the information, what are the user information, and also the data for the user can be provided by this magnetic strip. And there will be a digital display. This is 48 into 8 pixels, and there will be a signature form where the user can sign it here. And there will be a power button, and there is 1 to 10 buttons, and then OK and clear. This is a touch display. This card is embedded with a microprocessor, and also this has extra thing called a board RFID protocol, which is half size of the antenna is inserted into this card. This is not only a card, this is also an electronic device. This is not a card, but also electronic device, because this has a embedded microprocessor and also RFID. RFID, this is radio frequency identification. Why this is inserted in this card in the sense, this radio frequency identification, this microprocessor is used for the display and all those things, such as memory, and the radio frequency identification is used to here. The main thing, the satellite is used here for the communication to the satellite, for transmitting the information to the satellite and receiving the information from them. Radio frequency identification is used here, that is type of B3 type RFID is used here. So this is first card process, and next is authentication, and next one is transaction. Before authentication and transaction, this is a diagram. The embedded card is here. So when the person need to see, this is what to say? This is a window in which user is making a transaction. User making transaction to buy some product in this window. So it will ask for a login and password first. So if you want to do any transaction, it asks for a login and password. So he has a card, he will press this power on button. So if he presses on button and he gives his password, he has one password. If he gives that password, after giving that password will be transmitted to the satellite, and from the satellite password, generated password is that one-time password. It cannot be generated again. That one password is generated and it will be given to again to the user and also the issuing bank. The user's that is from this bank he is sending to the some bank. So that bank also has the same password. So it is given to the two persons, that is user and also issuing bank. Now the user uses his password. In this login, he has some login ID, he will give that, and in password, the one-time password will be given here. After giving the password, it will connect to the server and it will go to the issuing bank. Here the issuing bank authenticates whether the password that he entered, that is one-time password, and also the password that it is received from the satellite is correct. If there is a match, then the further transaction is proceeded. If it is a mismatch, then the transaction is failure. So even it is failure, he cannot use the same password again. So again, he have to give a on button, and the password will be gone there, and another day the password will be generated. Again, the password will be generated. He cannot repeat that password. So this is one advantage. Before going to say this thing, I will say the existing system. In the existing system, there are many drawbacks. In existing system, see we are doing some transaction. The unauthorized person can get some information or get some knowledge about our details. So here it is not secure. How he can get all the details means there are some possibilities to get all the details. If you are using a cyber, that is Netcafe or anything, then first possibility is he can take a screenshot. If any person is doing something, he can take a screenshot of that important pages, and he can use it again when he is doing all those giving information for the person. He can take from the screenshot. That is one possibility. And the second possibility is a packet analysis. If some person is using the same computer or same system again and again for all the transaction, unauthorized person can note that, and he can track it using IP address. Using IP address, what are the IP packets sent, where are the IP packets sent from this system to this system. So based on the IP packet analysis, that is IP traceback, he trace back where the source is coming from and where that packet is received and all. So from that he can take an attack. Then third thing is personal information. Personal information in the sense personal information. First, the person if he is using a password, the password may be his name or his it is a combination of his name or date of birth. There may be many chances of personal information, and he will give all the possibilities of this personal information, like as father name, mother name, and all the things. So from these screenshot, packet analysis, and personal information, the data can be attacked by the attacker. So these are the drawbacks in the existing system. But in our proposed system, there is a satellite communication involved here. Since the satellite communication is involved, he will give a one password, and user also not aware of the password that he will give for the transaction, because it is generated in a satellite. So this satellite generates the password and it will be given here. That one-time password also it is unaware of the user, and user also doesn't know that password. So one-time password is generated. That is one advantage here, and the card is secure. The card is secure because the password is given here using the touch display, and it will go that the password is generated again. He will give the password here. So since it is this satellite is an air medium, none of the attacker can attack through air medium. What are all the transaction, what all the information is transmitted, what all the information is received. So this password is one-time password is very secure. And finally, here there are for second thing is authentication is taken place through here. As I said, first thing is whether the user is a valid user. Authentication is taken here. And the third thing is, and the second thing is here, the password is valid or not. The password authentication is done here, and user authentication is done here. User authentication is done using his password, and here password authentication is done where from the issuing bank received a password from the satellite, and also he will give the password. If it is match or mismatch, using that password authentication is done. And third is a transaction. After doing all this process, transaction will be done. So from issuing bank, the amount will be credited to the acquiring bank. If the amount is credited, if the issuing bank has a 10,000, it is issuing bank and it is acquiring bank. So issuing bank has a 10,000 amount and he need to transmit 2,000 amount to the acquiring bank. Here the amount may be reduced. 10,000 may be reduced to 8,000 and it may transmit it. But here that 2,000 amount need to be credited. If it is not credited here, then here itself the commit and rollback operations will be done by using the DBMS concept. In DBMS concept there are there are two things, that is commit and rollback. If the transaction is not successful and here the balance is deducted but here it is not credited, the rollback operation will be transformed. If the rollback operation gives the both should be equal, that is here 8,000 and the 2,000 should be credited here. Or else if it is credited as per the thing 8,000 and 2,000, then the information is the transaction is successful and commit operation takes place and the acknowledgement is given to this issuing bank. So finally this type of two operations are done here in this transaction. And also here when they are doing transaction, here the database will store all the information which is provided by the user. The user will provide his account details and password and what amount he need to send to that bank and what time. Then all the details will be stored in a database for the further clarification. Then authentication and transaction is done here. So using this cyber credit card system, the authentication provides card also secure and one-time password is generated, and this is the advantage. And in transaction also, the transaction if the transaction is not successful, so commit and rollback operation is done here. So the cyber credit card system is very useful and also has many advantages as this is a satellite communication. So this proposed system will be best. Thank you.